and we are back with another workout. All right, so Friday night, I decided to burn some midnight oil. Long story short, I just got into the garage very, very late. I think I didn't start lifting until 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. So it was definitely a late night workout, but it still felt good overall. The only thing I don't like about working out so late is that I'm not able to have, well, I don't open the garage for obvious reasons. I don't want people to look inside my stuff and walking on me or whatever, you know what I mean? So I keep it closed, so it kind of affects the airflow, and things get a little bit toasty in the garage. You know, so it was definitely a hot workout. I had two of my box fans going, so that's probably like a little background noise if you hear anything at all. But those were definitely running full capacity. I implemented a new light to try to better the lighting for when I work out at night, but it just made things a lot worse for me, which you'll see here in the video. But it was a very good workout overall. I can't complain. You know, going in, I had Chick-fil-A about 2.5 hours before I went into the garage. So like I always say, always let your food digest a good amount, but still have something in there, so when you get in there you have some extra energy or fuel in the tank, if you will. So I did just that. I got in there, got my water, and I just got to stretching and everything, and I was feeling pretty good. Other than some of the lower body stretches just felt a little bit tight and weird. I don't know if it was just because of the time of day that I was working out or whatever it was, but it just felt a little off with some of the stretches. But again, overall still went pretty good. So I went to my warm-ups. My squat warm-ups went a little bit slower than usual. I don't know if it was because I was tired or I just, you know, it being the end of the day and I pretty much used up most of my energy already. So that being said, going into my actual 5x5 working set, the first set felt fine. This is definitely one of those videos where it might have felt a lot worse than it looks coming back on the video. But again, everything moved very, very well. I didn't feel tight at all. I didn't feel very explosive, but maybe that's just because of the time of day, but maybe I'm just making excuses and I need to work on my explosiveness, which I know I do. So yeah, I mean, I really can't complain about anything at all. Still healthy, still living another day. Again, I'm more and more grateful for everything every single day, especially with everything that's going on right now. Taking a lot of time to reflect on family and things like that, things I need to do better, you know, because I've been neglecting a lot of things in my life, and I'm coming to that realization with all this extra time I have to think about everything, especially during this quarantine, which God knows how long this will last. It doesn't show any signs of slowing up anytime soon, at least in the US at least, because yeah, I'm not gonna get into politics, but if you know, you know, basically. So finishing this fourth set of squats here, I was feeling a little weird, you know. I didn't feel 100% here, and essentially as I went into racking this weight and taking my rest period in between sets, I had only what I can describe as a panic attack. So you'll see, it's a little clip of it here. I just felt like I couldn't breathe. I threw my headphones to the ground. I had to throw off my belt. I turned off the extra light that I had. I felt like the walls were closing in on me. I don't know what was going on, but it was literally the worst feeling ever. And it's been a long time since I've had a panic attack, mind you. Mental health is one of the reasons why I lift, you know, because it helps me conquer certain things. It helps me overcome certain things and work my way through problems I have in life. And that's why I love the gym so much. That's what I literally called it, a late night therapy session, on my Instagram. If you guys follow me there, I posted before I went into the garage, and I was like, time for another late night therapy session. And that's what it is for me, you know. Every time I'm in the garage, it's like I'm kind of dealing with my problems, you know, or having an outlet to let out all my pent up energy and stuff. So it was really a horrible feeling. I hope none of you have to experience it. A lot of people don't like to talk about it, but I'll be completely open and honest. I've dealt with a lot of stuff in the past when it comes to like anxiety and things in those natures, you know. So definitely was not a good experience. So I had to sit down for about 10 to 15 minutes because I was kind of feeling it again after the squats. But after that went away, I went right into my bench, as you'll see right here. And I felt a lot better by the time the bench came around, because I went on Instagram and I just kind of took my mind off of everything for a bit and turned off the fans, turned off the music, and I felt very good, you know. So after doing that little reset, I went into the bench here, and the bench moved pretty well tonight. I cannot complain at all. In my last workout A video, I tried to do 225 for a 5x5. I jumped from 205 pounds from the previous workout to 225. And in my head, I was very confident about doing it because I've done it before. But I don't know why I thought that was like I don't know why I thought it was just gonna move like butter, you know what I mean? Like somebody mentioned, it's 205 to 225 for a 5x5. That's like light years away. In reality, it is, but I wasn't living in reality at the time. I was just trying to be all cocky and shit, you know? So I paid the price for it. Play stupid game, win stupid prizes, you know? But here, 210, it moved very well. I watched a video on how to properly use your wrist wraps, and I'll put the link to it in the description below. It definitely helped me out. I never really used them much before, but I've had them sitting in the garage for a few months now. So I said, why not focus on using them right now when the weight's lighter, so that when the weight gets heavier, you know how to use it properly, you know how to be more effective with it, and you know, you'll have more power going into your bench and other pressing movements. So that's exactly what I did. I threw them on, and it felt pretty well. I can't even lie to you. Just having that extra support on the wrists, it definitely felt good. But yeah, 210 moved very easily. It was a little bit of a struggle, but that's because I wasn't really focusing on my breathing. I put my J hooks or my J cups up one notch, so it's a little bit higher, so it's easier for me to unrack the bench. So that felt very well. Here we got the barbell rows. Been there, done that, as always. Nothing really new with them. This is like the most boringest. Is boringest a word? I don't think it is. But who cares? It's one of my least favorite movements, just because it's so like basic. I don't know. It's just, sometimes I don't really feel like I'm doing anything with it. But I know that's because I'm not moving it well or correctly. So as the sets go on and on for the barbell row, you notice that the bar is sitting a little bit lower beneath my kneecaps every single time. And I found that that's the best way to do the rows, because for some reason I try to bring it to or above my kneecaps and try to row it, and really that wouldn't do much for me. So I'm trying to focus on keeping my back bent over a little bit more and going a little bit lower, a little bit lower beneath the kneecaps, so I'm able to really get that full range of motion and wake up my back muscles as I'm doing the row, my back and shoulder muscles. So again, barbell rows, been there, done that. Felt pretty okay. Can't complain. But definitely not one of my favorite movements, for sure. All right, weighted push-ups. So if you don't remember in my last workout video, I did not complete it. But again, that's because I was malnourished. I didn't eat anything really that day. And I don't know why I think I can go into these like 2.5 hours to 3 hour workouts without eating anything substantial beforehand. Like this workout and my previous workout, both fueled by Chick-fil-A. My last video I had, what was it? 2 chicken biscuits, hash browns, and a sweet tea early in the morning before I went into the garage to get my workout in. And I killed it. And then today, or I always say today, the day of this video being filmed, I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich, 4-count tender, the fries, Dr. Pepper, and you can't go wrong with that Polynesian sauce. I had that Polynesian and honey mustard sauce. I mixed it together. Man, let me tell you, if you like sweet sauce, that's the way to go. I love food. If you can't tell already, that's why I work out so much, or that's part of the reason why I work out, so I can continue to enjoy food. But yeah, definitely mix up that Polynesian with that honey mustard, and I'm telling you, you will enjoy it. So here we got that the weighted pull-ups, 25 pounds. I'm getting back into throwing some weight on there. with my makeshift dip belt, using an old weightlifting belt with some bungee cords that I used for the weighted push-ups as well. I just tie it around the hook grip of my weight plates and around one of the notches on my belt, and it works out very well. You know, that's a DIY dip belt for you. Cost what, $1, because I got the bungee cords from Dollar Tree. It was like a 5-pack of them. It's very useful. I use it to help move stuff and pick things up. But that's it for this video, guys. I'm just rambling at this point. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. And we're done.